say I'm hard to love.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm finally bringing you my likes and dislikes video for 2025. But I did do one about a year or two ago, and I'll link that down below if you guys haven't seen that. Let's just get started. I'm gonna start with the dislikes because I have very little of those. I don't really dislike much of anything. So the first thing I'm starting with is this Nano Brow. Not one of my favorites that they've come out with. I have not tried their new ones, which are by the AOA Pro. So I'm not gonna be reviewing those in this video today. So if you guys are looking for a brow pencil, the slim brow pencil works great, but this Nano Brow, I don't recommend it. It's probably not gonna have the color that you need for your eyebrows, so I just don't recommend this. I'm not saying it's a bad formula, I'm just saying the colors that they came out with were not the greatest. The dual brow definer, which is quite similar to the brow pencil, I like this. It has a double-ended, so you get the thick end, plus you get the small tip at the top. I did use this in one of my tutorials that I did for Miss A. Definitely check it out along with the slim brow pencil. Very good. These are the Air Cream Foundations. Not a big fan. I haven't used it all that much. I mean, I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's very cakey. If I were to use this, it would be almost like a pot concealer where you take it and use it for blemishes or whatnot, but I definitely would not use this on my skin full face. It would make my skin look crazy. Okay, not a thing. And then I also bought the darker one as well because I was going to use and see about contour, but it's just so thick. I'm all about portions, so when I do my makeup, I'm not looking to fully cake my face when I do it. I just want something that's going to cover, you know, just the slight blemishes on my face. All right, and the next two things we have here, this is the AOA Studio Puff and Set. When they came out with these, I was not a huge fan. I tried it once, they went away and never came back. The Flawless Loose Powders that they just recently came out with, those are great, but I just don't recommend these ones. The next thing that I have here, these are the Dream lipsticks. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I'll put the name of it right here for you guys. They look like this, and they have just the kind of plain casing on here, and I just really don't like when Miss A gets a product and they put the kind of product name on the plastic that it's on, and then when you take the plastic off, you're just sitting here like, what is this? How am I supposed to tell people what it is? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to go look it up. The lipstick is beautiful. It does sit nicely. I'm not saying the formula is bad on this as well, but when you smell it, it smells like a crayon. Like I took a box of crayons, melted it down, and put it into this lipstick. Just not a fan of that. All right, and the next no for me is the Jelly Lip Mask that the A2O Lab came out with. It just was not sitting on the lips like I thought it was going to sit on the lips, and I just wasn't a fan. But if you're looking for a lip mask, this is a great lip mask, which is the JelliJam. I always get the honey, but any of them are great. It's just your preference on scent. Same thing with a few other things that Miss A comes out with. But those JelliJams are sold out because they are so popular. I use this JelliJam daily. I use matte lipstick on my lips, so keeping my lips hydrated is a must. And this works amazing. $1.55. And then the next thing that I have here, this is the Lumi Glow, which is a no. The applicator does not really get out a lot, and when you do get it off, it's kind of clumpy. I mean, for the price, it's not bad. I don't know how to explain it. That's why I haven't used this yet, But if you guys are looking for something to mix with your foundation, their liquid highlighters are amazing by the AOA Studio. I'll put a picture here for you of them. They are great. All you need is a little bit of that. You can even put some in your hand and just add it to the face as well. Or you can also use this face glaze highlighter. It's thick, it goes on nicely. And I'm gonna blend it in to show you. It's a face and highlighter. So you can use it for both. I have the dark one and the lighter one. I'm telling you guys, this formula is great, this stuff. I'm gonna put this one on this side. And that's that one. I'm gonna rub that in on this side so you can see how that glows. And it does have like a sticky consistency to it. Just beautiful. Yes, check these babies out. And then the next thing that I have here, this is the Locked Eye Primer. I just found this to be just a little thin for my liking. It's not a bad formula, and it does hold the eyeshadow on, which basically that's what it is. It's supposed to lock it and seal it. It's not horrible. Next few things that I have here, these are mascaras. The Dream Lift, and I'm pretty sure this one is sold out. It's just slightly clumpy and the applicator isn't very big. I just wasn't a huge fan of it. I don't recommend those. And then we have the Inner Self, which is by the AOA Studio as well. Very clumpy, not a fan. I just showed you why. If you guys are looking for a mascara though, the Fat Lash is amazing. You guys heard me talking about the Fat Lash a million times. It's my favorite mascara. That one does sometimes tend to get a little clumpy if you've had it a while. So I do change mine out every so often, but it's not runny and it doesn't leak out of the tube. And it's an amazing product. I've had and used the Fat Lash for so long, and I've just never really had issues with it. But the new one that they just came out with, which is the Luxe Lash, that is an amazing mascara. It doesn't come out super clumpy. It's like thick but liquidy, and that's the type of formula I like. I don't like something that's too watery, but I just also don't like something that's too thick. I like it kind of in the middle. And it has a great applicator there, nice and thick, and then it comes to a small tip towards the end here to give you that precise application to the inner eye. I just went through the website the other day looking through what I like, what I don't like, because a lot of the things that I have are just put away of all the things that I wanted to show you, but I just don't have all of them. So another one that I didn't really care for, and I'll put a picture over here, which is the AOA Studio Fly with Me Lip Crayons. I just didn't really care for them. They retailed for $1.55 and I was just not a fan. They were too creamy for me, almost so creamy that if you were to touch anything with them, it would come right off. And I'm just not big on that. That's why I wear matte lipstick. The other no for me is the AOA Studio Wonder Glitz Glitter Gel, and I felt it to be a bit clumpy. I'll put a picture of them here. I was scared for my eyes. I'm just real big on not having too much around my eyes because my eyes get real red quickly if I get something in them. It's just so thick, and I don't want you to have to go in and have surgery because there's just so much going on. And then the next one is I have a display here for you guys, which is the Satin Hair Bonnet. I did use this and it's a great bonnet, okay? I love the satin feel. It's very durable. The only thing that I have a problem with these is the fact of this part right here. When you wear this, I tend to wear it to where it's like about right here. I don't wear it above my hairline, and I woke up and I had this indent on my forehead. So I don't really recommend, if you're gonna get married or you have an event to go to the next day, don't wear this one. They did just recently drop a bunch of these type of bonnets on Miss A, and they have the kind of more elasticy type one on there, so it's not gonna leave this indent on your head. I do have that haul right back here, which I'm gonna post next week for you guys, so that'll be posted either Friday, maybe Saturday. And yeah, so, but it's a great bonnet, okay? It's not bad. Like I said, others might like it and use it and think it's a great product. I just didn't really care for the band around it, and it retailed for $1.88. And then the next one that I dislike is the Flawless Long Wear Foundation, which looks like this. And I just felt it to be a little thick. I didn't like the way my skin looked. It showed all my blemishes. I just wasn't huge on it. I guess it just depends on your skin type. And then the last thing that I am a no-go, don't buy, is the AOA Studio brushes. I had bought quite a few because I always like to show you guys all the things. The AOA Studio ones were just horrible. I'll show a picture of what I'm talking about. These style brushes, I think we used them probably 2 or 3 times, and the bristle plastic part broke off the actual handle brush, and it was no longer, you couldn't use it anymore because the glue had came off, and it's a no for me. If you're looking to get a brush and it's on the AOA Studio, just make sure it's not one of those type of brushes that I just showed you. The Kala ones, they're great brushes and my kids love them. These are all my likes, okay? I'm gonna run through these quite quickly because I have so many likes on Miss A. It's just crazy up here. The first thing I'm going to say is this Hygienic Beauty paper covers. These are a great buy when you're doing makeup and you don't want to get your desk all dirty and looking crazy, but I like these, and I love that it has the AOA Studio logo on it. You know, I'm repping it because I love the AOA Studio, but they retail for $1 and you get 15 per pack. And the next thing that I have here, I just showed these in my last haul. These are the razor blades. If you have not tried this, you definitely need to. You get the razor holder. You also get 5 blades for your razor as well. So that is not bad at all. And then the 5-blade cartridge, I always pick this up along with this just because I don't like to have to wait when I need razor blades. I want to be well stocked and ready. And this retails for $7, the kit, and the cartridges retail for $4. So great deal for both. Next thing that I have here, this is the super soft Paw Paw Wonder blenders, and I always buy the pack of 6 because I'm running out. My daughter's always trying to eat my blender. I don't know why. She's a weirdo. Maybe it's just her age. She's turning 3 soon, which is crazy because it felt like just yesterday that I had her. This is what it looks like. They're so soft. I used to use the pink beveled, but I've been loving the Paw Paw pink beveled sponges. The next thing that I have here, these are the Lip and Cheek Colorful Canvas multi-stick, and they look like this. Definitely check these out, but it's very creamy. You can use this for the lips or the cheeks. I fully recommend. The pigment is there, it's creamy, it's beautiful. The colorful canvas is a yes for me. We're sleeping on this. The Venetian Romance collection. We're gonna start with the Venetian Romance lipsticks, okay? Can we talk about this packaging for just a few seconds? It is a screw on top. Now, as a mother, I completely recommend this to any of you guys who are looking for lipsticks, looking for anything. This formula is beautiful. Look at that. It is just creamy. It's not like super creamy. It's got like a matte plus cream. I don't know what's going on, but this is a beaut. They have all sorts of colors as well. I'll put them up here for you guys so you can see that as well. And then I'm going to move on to the Venetian Romance blushes. They look like this. It reminds me of those new cream blushes that they just came out with. Great formula, not bad at all. I completely recommend. The bronzers, they also have different colors in this as well. I really, really like the bronzers. They're nice, creamy, they're thick, so you definitely won't need a lot of that. And that's that. The last thing that I have here, I completely recommend the Venetian Romance Cream eyeshadows. They look like this, and you get a lot of product in there with that. I just opened this. It's new, so don't come after me about not using it. I have used these, and they are beautiful. They're pigmented, and they're very nice. And these definitely have the iridescent type of look on them. It's not bad at all. Next thing that I have here, these are the collagen makeup remover wipes. They have the hyaluronic acid, the vitamin C, and one other one that I can't really think of, but I'll put a picture here of all of them. These are great makeup wipes, along with the AOA Studio regular makeup wipes. I like the ones unscented because you know how I am with my eyes, but I love these makeup wipes. They work really nice, and they smell great as well. The next thing that I have here, these are the lint-free cotton wipes. They're very small, but you use them for your nail polish. You can use them for your screen, on your phone, or to clean off your makeup tools. You get 200 in this little container for $1. And then the next thing that I have here, these are the perfect eye makeup tape strips. I've said this before, these are great. And the next thing that I have here, this is the foot peeling mask. Any foot mask on Miss A, I've bought them all. And the next thing that I have here, this is the AOA Studio Exfoliating Bath Glove. I love these. I don't know what's all sold out and what is in stock still. And these were sold out for so long, but they may have gotten them back in. I don't even know, but they retail for $1. And the next thing that I have here, the AOA Studio Brow and Lash Brushes. I always use these ones for when I've gotten a little bit too much mascara or I have a clump. I'll grab one of these and just take it and get that clump out instead of using the mascara one that has all the product on it to make it even worse. So these are amazing, and I fully recommend. All right, and the next thing that I have here, these are the makeup sponges, and they look like this. When you get them out, they come to about an inch, maybe a half an inch thick. So they're a tad bit bigger than this, but they actually look like a washcloth. And I love these. I fully recommend. I also have the yellow ones as well. I basically use these for when I'm cleansing and I'm scrubbing around my eye area. I don't like to use something that's super scratchy near my eyes, so I always use these around my eyes. All right, and the next thing that I have here, this is the AOA Studio brush cleaner, and it looks like this. I do have a new one, but I didn't want to drag it out of all my stuff, so I'm just showing you one that's used, but it works great for when you're traveling as well, or even leaving and maybe you want to do your makeup in the car. This is a great little stick it in your bag and go. The next thing that I have here, we have the AOA Studio Retro Chick Primer. This is a great primer. If you're looking for something for a glow, I definitely recommend this one. It has a good formula, and it does give you that glowy look for sure, and completely recommend. And it does make your skin really soft. So, and it smells good too. This is the Luminous Skin Feel BB Cream. I used this in one of my tutorials, and I also used it a few times after that. This is a great formula. I've heard great things as well from people, and it's just thick, and you just have to. And it goes on to the skin so nice and creamy, and then it just lays on the skin real nice. I'm gonna blend it in here so you can see how it blends out. But it's just beautiful. Definitely, if you're looking for something light, this BB cream is amazing. And the next thing that I have here, we have the Love Liner. I actually have a picture for you guys for this one. The tip of this is just so firm that you can take it and just dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it, and create your liner just with the tip of this. And you don't even have to like scoot it. You just dab it, and then fix your line. This is good stuff. This next one that I'm going to talk about, these are sold out, and I really wish that they would bring them back, because I used this about a week ago, and I made a wing liner, like a wing, so quick. I was just crazed at how quick. Me and my daughter were in here just playing with makeup. We both put a wing on, and it was kind of fun. Paw Paw Beauty wing stamp. It has the wing stamp on one side. I'll show you. And then it has the liner on the other so that you can fix and make your line and whatnot. It's a great thing if you're not really good at liner or doing a wing. I completely recommend this. But like I said, they're sold out. They need to bring these back. It's great. And as you can see, mine is really old, and I do use it. So that's that. The next thing that I have here, this is the Nourish. I completely recommend. As you can see, I do use this every time that I have cut my skin, doing my eyebrows, doing my blading and whatnot. When I cut myself and put this on, it just feels like I didn't even cut myself. The next thing that I have here, this is also an AOA Studio mascara, and this is Volume. This is another one of my favorites, along with the Fat Lash, but it looks like this. It is a really nice thick formula, and I recommend this. Right, and then the next thing that I have here, these are the Artista lip liner pens. I have a picture here that I'm going to show you guys. These are matte. Once you've had it on, it does go matte, and we're looking at this one here. I did use these in my last Miss A tutorial, and I'll link that down below. The next thing that I have here, these are the Cosmic Girl liquid lip glosses, and they have them in matte, and they also have them in the gloss. When they came up with this packaging, I was like, wow. It has a nice little soft dofa there for you, and the formula is beautiful. And then this is the gloss, which is quite similar, and it is beautiful. I fully recommend the Cosmic Girl liquid lip glosses. Those are a plus. They also have kind of matching colors, so if you wanted to use the matte and then put a gloss over it, you could do that as well. But I fully recommend the AOA Studio Soft Base. I recommend it. I don't really have a lot of area here. It goes on really thick. It's beautiful, blends nicely, and it keeps your makeup on all day. Fully recommend. And if that is not in stock, I recommend the color Canvas, which is practically the same thing. Okay, that's this one, that's the other. They're practically twins. I've used both, and I love both. Soft base or the colored Canvas for your eye primers. These are the best ones. And then we've got the Inner Self primer. It gives you a really nice glow, and I fully recommend it. It's not bad at all. I did use this in one of my videos, one of my tutorials, I'm pretty sure, just recently. It does give you a nice glow, just shimmery look, as you guys can see right here. And it sits on the skin nice and shimmers great. I fully recommend. If you're looking for a nice kind of glowy primer, this is it for you. And the next thing that I have here, this is the liquid concealer by the AOA. This is the old one. This is the Paw Paw one, but any of their liquid concealers I fully recommend. It doesn't matter what, but this one is my favorite. I really liked this Flawless concealer as well. It worked nice when I used it. All right, and the next thing that I have here, this is the Ultra Brush On Eyelash Adhesive. This is good stuff. The other one in the tube, I don't really care for, so that would be a dislike for me, only because it comes out way too fast. It gives you just enough product to where you need it, and even if you don't want that much, you could always come over here and kind of tap it off onto this and then apply it. But I like the brush myself only because it gives you the brush application to where you're putting the amount that you want on there instead of pushing on a tube that's pushing 90% of the product out of the tube onto your lash. The next thing that I have here, this is the Easy Liner. I love this Easy Liner. It's beautiful, goes on really nice and smooth, and it's creamy, and it stays for quite a while. It also has a brush, so if you wanted to do a wing or liner with it, you have that as well. They have it in black and brown. These are the AOA Studio Eyes on Me Vivid Liquid Liners, and I have all of them. I love these. It's not watery. It's a real kind of thick, creamy consistency, and the pigments on them are so good. They're actual colors. Oh, that's not pigmented, and it's a cheap makeup, so you know the pigmentation's not going to be there. The pigmentation is there. I haven't seen anybody post about these in a while, so I had to bring them up in my video because they are great. Eyes on Me Vivid Liquid Liners. It's the Easy Brow Gel, and it is by the AOA Studio. I like the clear. I'm not a big fan of the ones with the color, like the brown, the black. I don't like those. Those tend to get kind of clumpy in your eyebrow, or sometimes I get it up onto my forehead. I just don't really care for them. And the next thing that I have here, which I talked about earlier with the setting powders, the AOA Studio Flawless Setting Powder. I've been using this one for quite a while, and I do use this even on days that I'm not doing a Shop Miss A tutorial. The next two things that I have here, these are the Perfect Pressed Highlighter and Bronzer. Anything by the AOA Studio with the Perfect powders is great. The powders, the highlighters, the bronzers, I fully recommend all of them. This is the pressed powder in Eris. It's my favorite highlighter on Miss A, and it is a dupe for the Jeffree Star that I use. It's basically the same, and I'm about to show you. It might not be as pigmented, but they're very similar. And this is the AOA, and this is the Jeffree Star. They're spot on. And the next few things that I have here, these are the Inner Self Color Correcting Pressed Powders, and I used it for my bronzer, I'm pretty sure, on one of my tutorials, and it worked great. The next thing that I have here, this is the Go Brow Gel. I love that the little spoolie on it is super small. It keeps the product where it needs to be. It doesn't go onto your forehead, into your eye look. it goes right onto the brow where it should. All right, and then the next few things that I have here, these are the Color Flush liquid blushes. I didn't save these till last because I don't like them. I love them. All you need is a little bit. They are watery a bit, but once you have them on the skin or you blend them in, it's so good. So I'm gonna blend this baby in and show you what I mean. And you can see how I'm tapping. I'm not taking a bunch of product or anything, but once you blend it, look at how beautiful that is. It blends in so nice. You don't see the line that I made there at all. You can actually take this and go boop, 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 and it blends out so good. All right, and the next thing that I have here, I did like the Sugar Lip Scrub by the AO2 Lab. The lip mask and the scrub, these two come together, but like I said, I wasn't a fan of the lip mask, but I do really like the lip scrub. It has all those little scrubby beads in it, and it works great. As you can see, I have used it, but you have to buy the lip mask to get this, I'm pretty sure, because they're a pair, so that sucks. Next few things that I have here, these are blushes, which I'm a huge fan of, and this is in the PB&J. Let me just get my finger. And these ones have a bit of a glow on them, so they're good, but they blend out so good as well, and they don't leave your skin looking cakey. So this is the PB&J. Like I said, these are the Hue Days Blush Balm. And then we got the Cheeky Miracle Blush that they just recently came out with. I really like these as well. I used this also in my last tutorial. The next thing that I have here, this is the Brush On Liquid Concealer. I fully recommend these. I love them. They have the brush and it works great for brows, trying to get your brows looking nice, or if you have like a spot you want to correct. All right, and another blush that I forgot to put in there is the Hue Days liquid blushes. I talked about these before. These are so pigmented. These will last you a lifetime. Just one bottle will last you forever. Look at this right here, this pink. The pigment is crazy. You only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. And then this one, my lid broke, so that's why it looks crazy. But the Skin Glow Serum Blush, this is good stuff as well. It is a bit watery. That is what that looks like. Beautiful, nice and creamy. Fully recommend. This is a good thing. The Skin Glow. And then the next thing that I have here, this is the Nude Matte Story Palette. Beautiful palette. I used it in my last tutorial. It goes on real nice, real pigmented, not a lot of fallout. If you're looking for a really good palette, this is it right here for you. Definitely pick it up. And then the next few things that I'm going to talk about, this is basically skincare and a few other things like perfumes and whatnot that is going to end the video. I haven't used their new stuff yet, so I can't tell you whether to buy it. I do have that new set in this bag back behind me, so I will review those for you next week, but obviously I won't be using them until after I've opened it up and showed you. I really love the Coconut Water Complex 10% by the AOA Studio. I use this after I've done my cleansing. I even use it after I've wiped all my makeup off for the night. I'll use this and then go cleanse my face and then come back and use it again. It does definitely soothe the skin. And then this set, which I really, really like, this is the AOA Studio Hyaluronic Acid skincare set, and I completely recommend. I've been using this for weeks now. This is the Skin Barrier Cream. I have used quite a bit. This is a great cream. It's so hydrating and it sits on the skin nice. You can even use it as a primer because it does leave your skin feeling a little tacky after you've used it. This milk toner is really good as well. I've been using this. It does make my face feel real nice. And then I also use this glow serum as well. It's very good, hydrating. This whole set is nothing but hydrating, and I completely recommend if you have dry skin and you're looking, but it is for all skin types. And then the last skincare thing that I have here, I want to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything because I don't want to forget. But this is the Tea Tree and Cica Soothing Toner. This is one from their new line that they just recently came out with, and I recommend this. I have been using it, as you can see, and it works quite well. It does work and do the job. So if you're looking on Miss A, these products right here, this is my skincare routine right here. This is the AOA Studio CC cream, and I love this. It is nice and thick. If you're looking for a really good CC cream that's hydrating and doesn't leave your skin looking crazy and it's cheap, here you go. This is good right here. And then the last few things that I'm going to talk about, I may have forgot a few things, but you know, it is what it is. These are the AOA Studio perfumes. The A2O Lab did come out with these. This is the Vanilla Lullaby, and it is my favorite perfume on Miss A right now. I have like packs of these because I love it so much. It's sold out though right now. They also have different scents. I'll put a picture of them right here for you, but my all-time favorite is the Vanilla Lullaby, and they're sold out. There's probably a few that are left on there, and quite a few of these ones as well. I don't know if these ones are sold out, but they did come out with these ones not that long ago. I have all of them, but my favorite is the Pistachio Sundae, and I think it was the Lily one, but it smells so pretty. And another dislike for me is the Banana Brightening Primer. I really didn't care for this. It went onto the skin, left my skin feeling greasy. I did try using this in one of my tutorials, and I had to switch and use something else because this didn't go on very good at all. So I don't recommend this one particularly. It does smell like banana. There is two other ones that go with this, which I'll show you, which I haven't used, so I can't tell you if they're good or not. But that is all right. That is everything in this likes and dislikes. If I forgot anything and you guys are wondering if a product is good or not, you can always leave me a comment and I will let you know if it's a good product or not, so that you're not wasting your money. I'm so sorry it took me so long to get it out, but I did. It's here. We're done. I'm so glad. I will leave my Miss A affiliate link down below so that if there's anything in this likes and dislikes that you guys want to purchase, you can just click that link. It'll take you straight to Shop Miss A. If you guys have any questions or need help finding anything, just leave me a comment down below and I will get back to you. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and before you leave, don't forget to subscribe. Alrighty guys, I'll see you on my next one.
But that don't mean it's fake. I'm